Breaking Civil Defense Corps NSCDC boss withdraws all personnel attached to APC party lawmaker. Shine Appella for sponsoring bill seeking to scrap security agency. Welcome to the news. Please subscribe to the channel, and to get more updates, please click on the notification button. The directive by Audi was in a letter dated February 2nd, 2021, addressed to the lawmaker. Omo, the man is scared. The man is scared because if actually that particular bill now, they finally get to sign it and pass it into law, nobody's going to lose their jobs. But maybe he's scared that maybe at the end of the day, now, when two banks match, some will be some workers. The one that is higher, some workers will actually, or if care is not taken, you're not going to know your place. Maybe you might lose your position. So the man is scared. This is actually a very, this particular bill is actually a good one. It's a good one. It's what they call managing costs, trying to use our resources judiciously. Well, let's find out more about this. The news in detail. The Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps NSCDC Commander General Ahmed Audi has withdrawn all officers attached to the lawmaker representing Ishenyi Itesiwaju Kajola Iwajowa Federal Constituency in Oyo State at the House of Representatives, Shina Appella. The directive by Audi was in a letter dated February 2nd, 2021, addressed to the lawmaker. Following the directive of a Commandant General on the necessity of the deployment of a command personnel for an urgent national security assignment, the letter obtained by Sahara reporters read: On behalf of a state commandant, I hereby withdraw the personnel attached to you. This is to meet up with the urgent national need. Through the Commandant General claimed the officers were withdrawn for an urgent national security assignment. Sources told her reported that the move was because of a bill sponsored by the lawmaker seeking to scrap the security agency. The NSCDC, which was a voluntary organization, was converted to a national security outfit by the Olusegun Obasanjo administration. Appella had in the bill, which passed first reading on Tuesday, proposed that the Nigerian police force should take over the responsibilities of the NSCDC. The bill is titled National Security and Civil Defense Corps Repeal and Transition Bill 2022. It seeks to repeal the National Security and Civil Defense Corps Amendment Act 2007, establish a transition management committee to superintend over the NSCDC, develop regulations and implement procedures for the transfer of assets and personnel of a corps to the Nigerian police force and other related matters. In the bill, Appella noted that fragmentation of security resources across multiple competing agencies is counterproductive. The lawmaker has also noted that the mandate of NSCDC has now become a duplication of a Nigerian police force, adding this has led to avoidable conflict. Appella stated every single function of the NSCDC can be done or is being done by the Nigerian Police Force, NPF. While citing waste of scarce resources, stressing that the annual budget of the NSCDC is almost 100 billion naira. The assets and personnel of the NSCDC will be absorbed by the Nigerian police, so no loss of jobs. In clear English, he meant let them merge. But the thing will be, people are trying to, if you are going to watch that kind of a situation, there is no way people will not be let go. There is no way. People will still lose their jobs. Let's say, for instance, according to this particular article now, it is saying some of the things but the police force and the NSC do, they are the same. So instead of, we have people doing the same thing under different organizations, let them become one and let them do the same thing. Which means if I'm a messenger, if for instance one is a messenger in the NSCDC, at the end of the day, the person becomes the the person becomes an NPF organization, automatically, which means they can't have two messengers on ground. Yes, they will have to start saying bye-bye to some people, which will lead to loss of jobs. So I think I still understand it a little bit. But as for this, it's going to save us a whopping 100 billion naira. Ha! That's money for another sector. Real money. Like money. Money. Okay. If you look at it very properly, since the Nigerian police force are even crying that they need staff, they can, it can work well. Yes, if they do it well, and it's not the one that, because you don't know anybody are going to go home. Sincerely, if they do it well, as in people who merit to, in fact, all staffs, they break them down and, train them. All they need is training, reorientation, and, they tell them what exactly to do. Okay. I consider this a very valuable bill. For those who did not read the article, please note below highlight. The lawmaker has also noted that the mandate of the NSCDC has become a duplication of the Nigerian police force, adding this has led to avoidable conflict on the line, which means the police... Oh, I'm going to have to drift a little. Have you people heard? The latest I heard, though... Please, I'm not at a fool. The latest I heard, let me drift a little, is that a Nigerian police officer, personnel, that he shot an army personnel. It happened in Borno State. Just like that. That the Nigerian police officer was drunk. The news indeed. Let's continue. Pella stated every single function of the NSCDC can be done or is being done by the Nigerian police force, while certain waste of scarce resources, stressing that the annual budget of the NSCDC is almost 100 billion naira. That's money that can transform a sector if you use that money judiciously well. That's 999.999 million naira. It can transform a sector. It can make a sector better. So I think